Hello, my name is Professor Dr. Wolfgang Georg Arndt. I'm the CEO of COTRI, China Outbound Tourism Research Institute, and this is the editorial of the COTRI Weekly of March 9th, 2021. The headline is ITB Berlin Now, looking for a better future. So in the last few days, we had several publications in China indicating that the restart of China's outbound tourism will happen within a couple of months, and there will be a further growth in the second half of 2021. As a sign of the preparation for the reopening, can also be seen that during the annual plenary sessions of the People's Congress and the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, in Chinese called the Lianghui, the two meetings, the Foreign Minister Wang Yi announced that the introduction of a digital health passport for global travel to ease the flow of international travelers. Wang said it would allow China and other countries to verify the result of a traveler's COVID-19 nucleic acid test and whether that person had been vaccinated against the coronavirus, and meet the requirements also of a fully protected personal privacy. He also revealed plans to set up regional vaccination sites outside of China using Chinese-made vaccines for overseas Chinese and Chinese nationals currently stranded in countries outside of China. So good news for everybody waiting for Chinese visitors to come back to the global market. On a global level, discussions during the ITB Berlin Now virtual fair and conference will give an indication how much optimism is back in the mindset of the global tourism industry. Last year, a time which seems to be ages away, the question if the ITB Berlin should be cancelled or not was hotly debated until a few days before the planned start. Looking back from what we know today about the SARS-CoV-2 virus, this would have been probably a super spreader event. But last year, the decision had to be made in the end by the medical service of the borough in which the Berlin Fairground is located, so a rather low-level authority. And looking back, they made the right decision. I've been growing up in West Berlin, so I've been a visitor to ITB since childhood, seeing for the first time exotically costumed exhibitors from places like Papua New Guinea or Borneo, and seeing films, not videos at that time, about faraway places like Canada. After some years later, as an exhibitor, the continuously growing conference as part of ITB became an important meeting point and the venue for many workshops, panels, and keynotes. And you can say that the Speakers Lounge of ITB Berlin became a home away from home in the last couple of years. So this year, for the first time, Messe Berlin is offering a completely virtual event. The meetings will all be virtual, unfortunately based on a software, we have to say, which did not function properly in the run-up to the exhibition and at the start of the exhibition. The conference part is likewise almost completely virtual and certainly worthwhile to participate in. Even so, it remains to be seen how many visitors will be willing to pay a participation fee at a time when we all gain competence in Zooming, but all grew increasingly tired of it and also have many free of charge alternatives. Strongly recommended is, of course, the participation in the session which WTCF, World Tourism Cities Federation, and COTRI are offering together on the 11th of March, Thursday, at 1 p.m. Berlin time. The quality of the keynote and the panel, of which your humble editor had the privilege to be the chair, is excellent. Senior decision makers from companies like Airbnb, Trip.com, as well as other experts from Europe and Asia provide a lot of insights and a lot of food for thought. The reason that I can be so sure about it is based on the fact that the session has already been recorded as I'm speaking. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you can find several posts which provide significant quotes of the panelists' contributions, which hopefully will whet your appetite for the full discussion on the 11th. So see you all virtually on Thursday, and hopefully very soon again in reality. As always, all the best wishes for the week from myself and the whole COTRI Weekly team. Thank you very much, and goodbye for now.